Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss about hospital census. It is one of the most important parameter that every hospital does or it takes for in a daily basis, and it shows your average length of stay, your bed occupancy rate, as we have discussed in the earlier slide. So it is a very important parameter for calculating average length of stay and bed occupancy rate. So what is a hospital census? So it is the count of inpatient at a given point or a given time. The census is always taken in a hospital at the same time each day, usually midnight. The census provides the number of inpatients at the census taking time. So basically, what is it? The census, we know, is the total number of population, right? So in hospital census, we mainly talk about the number of the patient that are admitted in a hospital at any point of any given point of time. So for example, as of now, maybe it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and we want to calculate the hospital census. So at that particular given point of time, if we have patient like 137, then the total bed the total number of the bed in our hospital is 200, and we have 137 patients who have occupied the bed at that point of time. Then we say that the hospital census at that point of time is 137. But however, when we try to give, or when we try to compare the hospital census with certain parameters and all, we always tend to do one thing, is that we fix a time on a day which we take it as a standard, and then we compare each day. Because as of now, for example, now is the hospital census 137, maybe after 1 hour it's 139. So there is a lot of chances that your whatever measures that you have taken might not give you the clear picture of how your hospital is performing. So in that case, what we do is that we take a particular given point of time. Mostly hospital, what they do is that they take it as a midnight, that is 12 midnight, they calculate the hospital census. So if today midnight the hospital census was 130, then maybe tomorrow again to at 12 midnight they will see whether it's 120 or 130 or 170, whatever it is. So at midnight, every day at midnight they calculate it. In hospitals, it's very easy also to calculate the hospital census if you have a hospital information system. So hospital information system, of course, it's a very new topic for you all, but it basically it's an IT system, okay, information technology system, which is mainly designed for hospital, which gives you the numbers, which gives you various processes in a software platform. So, for example, the patient comes to your hospital, you register the name, identification, everything of the patient in a software, right? So your software is very much capable of calculating the average length of stay for that particular period of time, your bed occupancy rate for that particular period of time, and also your hospital census. Because as the number will get added, you can get the real time hospital census of your hospital. However, for comparison, you can take a particular period or a particular time of your hospital, and then you can calculate what is the number of inpatients that are admitted in your hospital. So hospital census can also be taken as a whole, or you can even calculate it department wise, like for example, like the cardiology department, the gastro department, the nephro department, or maybe the medicine, the surgery department. So department wise also you can take a census. You can compare which department is having highest number of the patient, which department is having the lowest number of patient. You can even say that it is department wise, or maybe you can even say it as a specialty wise. So that also can be done. You can even do the census floor wise as well. Like for example, in the third floor, these many patients were there. In the fourth floor, these many patients were there. Wing wise also you can do it. So it ultimately depends upon what is the agenda of your hospital census. So what do you specifically want to compare with? So this is what is hospital census. However, it is one of the most important parameter. And being a hospital administrator in the future, you will always be dealing with this term, because you will always want to know what is the total number of patients in your hospital at that any given point of time, right? Because you will be knowing how many patients have been admitted from the emergency ward, how many patients have been admitted from the OPD, and as of now, how many patients are there in the ICU, how many patients are there are undergoing operation theater, how many patients are there in the neonatal ICU, or maybe in the ward or in the special cabin. So it depends upon department wise, specialty wise, or whatever it is, but it is one of the most important parameter. So in the next slide, we will be talking more about the hospital census. Thank you.